Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. This is me, Alicia. If this is your first time here, and if not, welcome back. All right guys, so I am back. It has been well over a year since I've done a last install. I actually just went through my YouTube video and saw that my last crochet install was July the 5th of 2020. So well over a year, almost 2 years. But I had that moment where I was like, I'm over with my hair. I had pressed it for the holidays, and then I had worn wigs, and I had gotten twists, and I was like, I just need something else done. I was like, I have a crochet braid. So that is what this is. This video is going to be a little bit different. I am going to be showing some like little mini pictures of like me actually installing it. I'll interrupt myself every now and then to come in and let you guys know about like the hair, the braid pattern, all that kind of stuff. And then this is me just answering questions. I know between the last 18 months I've gotten a lot of questions about my crochet braids or just about crochet hair in general. And so I have my little handy dandy phone, and so I'm just going to be answering those periodically. I will do an update on this hair. My goal is to keep this hair in between 3 and 4 weeks. So I'm going to give you guys an update before I actually take the hair down. So without further ado, let's go back to a couple days ago and actually install it to give you guys my braid pattern and the details on the hair. So really quick, let's get into the braid pattern really quickly. Let's get into the hair. I'll show you my braid pattern and then we'll get started. So the braid pattern, if you guys haven't known, that Free Tress is it is my favorite brand when it comes to crochet hair. I just like the texture. I love the quality and all that kind of stuff. So today we are using the Free Tress Beach Curl in 12 inches. I actually got this off of Amazon because I can't find it anywhere else. I found it in my local beauty supply store, but I wasn't paying 10 bucks for one pack. This is what the hair looks like. It looks to me like a little nice version of like a little twist out or a complex braid out. So I love that. This is one. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably separate it into two, because then it gives me a little bit more added volume and texture. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. So I have the perimeter out and I just have it sitting in two twists to kind of like mimic the twist out hair. And as far as braid pattern, guys, there is no rhyme or reason besides the Y braid here, and that's just so that your hair, you can part the crochet braid. There's no rhyme or reason to these braids. I knew I wanted 10, so I made 10, but I literally did these braids while I was watching like the Chicago series. So Chicago Fire, PD, and Med. So I know that there's 10 braids, and I kind of have like 2 swooping on each side, just to kind of like give me a little bit more volume up front. Other than that, there's no rhyme or reason. You can clearly tell that the braids do not have perfect parts because I did not use a comb. Okay, so as you can see, this is the Free Tress hair. It's in the Beach Curl 12 inch. I absolutely love Free Tress. As you can tell in the other video, it's one of my favorite brands to do crochet hair with. It just works out. I absolutely love it. Now, I do get a lot of questions, or I have gotten a lot of questions about how do you pick the hair that you want to install? And it also goes into a part which is why you leave the leave out. I like to leave my leave out because it gives the illusion of like you can't see the crochet knots, and I really didn't want to have to see crochet braids here, so that's why I leave my hair out. And so the reason why that's why I leave my hair out, is to make it look more realistic. On why I choose the hair that I choose is simply because I choose hair that I think my natural hair can mimic. So whether that's me twisting my hair to the scalp, or like braiding my hair, I really don't like to put any kind of heat in it. So if I can't twist it or braid it, or maybe even put like a flexi rod in it, then I won't pick that kind of hair. So I picked this hair because I have seen my hair in this pattern when I've done a twist out, so it's easy for me to twist out my leave out in the front and then untwist it at night. I have done that every night. Like I said, I've only had these braids in for a couple days, and it's just a natural habit. I'll literally twist it at night, put it in a ponytail, and then call it a day. So that's kind of how like I pick my hair out, and then why I leave my hair out. So all right, so this is the first pack of hair. I'm pretty sure I will be just fine with 4 packs. Like I said, I have a little bit of this front. I try to get to like the crown on every braid. So I've got a little bit of these 2 left. Then I have to do this side of the part, and then we are done with the front. I separated them into 3s in the front, and I'll probably even do that throughout the hair, because I noticed when I was separating them into 2s, the knots weren't really sticking even when I was doing like 3. And that's an indication for those people that are like, hey, I've tried it, but my knots aren't sticking. That's an indication that the amount of hair you're trying to knot together is entirely too big, so you might want to separate it. So I thought separating them into 2s would work. It has not, so I'm having to do that into 3s. So just a little note, because I've got a lot of questions about that. If the knots are coming unraveled, there's too much hair in the knot, or you didn't condition it. But if you've conditioned it, like one of the methods that I've mentioned, and then the hair still is not like knotting and staying, then that's an indication that your hair there's too much hair. You need to take some of the hair apart. So I've been separating it into 3s, and it's worked pretty far. I love the volume already on this side. Then I just have to finish. I didn't go all the way to the crown on some of these on this side because I got lazy, but I'm going to do that. So I'm going to finish this and then finish this, and I'll check back in whenever I finish pack number 2. As far as braids versus a braidless crochet install, I know that braidless crochet installs are the rage these days, and I get it for those people that cannot braid to the scalp, why you do that. And I've even done 1 or 2 braidless crochet installs, but I make it very clear on that install that that hair is not lasting me for more than a week. And I personally don't think that you should have hair sewn onto your actual hair for more than the week, and you have no access to get to your scalp. You have no access to moisturize your hair. And I think that braidless crochet installs is just a fad. It's not protecting your hair whatsoever. Like, I don't know when it became a thing. To me, a crochet install is basically a protective style. So you're protecting, but also moisturizing your hair while your hair is underneath whatever wigs or weaves or whatever that you have going on. And also, you know that your hair braided is a lot stronger when you're pulling crochet hair through than if it's like loose strands. So like I said before, I did a braidless install. However, it would never last me for more than a week. I don't think anyone should do that for more than a week, because you're not able to really moisturize your hair. You're not protecting your hair at all. None whatsoever. How you're moisturizing your hair, if it's pinned back in a ponytail, I have no idea. If it's short term, you just want something really, really quick to last you a couple days or a quick weekend out of town, great. But if you're trying to get away with wearing a braidless install for more than a week, please don't do that, because nothing about your hair is being protected and moisturized. I said it, but I love you. So while we're on the subject of moisturize, I'll get the question, how often do I moisturize or oil my hair? I only do it once every 4 or 5 days. And I don't do JVCO. I do a lighter oil. So I normally do like an argan oil or melanin hair care. I don't remember what she has like, she has like a plethora of all oils, and I like it because she has like a pointed tip so I can get inside the braid. So that's what I use when I first install the hair, and then this morning when I went to go oil my scalp, that's what I've been using, and it's worked really, really well. I just like her oil. Just in general, I like to do hot oil treatments with it, but I'll link it below if you're not sure. But Melanin Hair Care has an oil that I'm obsessed with, and it's a pretty large bottle. Like, I bought my bottle back in, I want to say, the early part of 2021. I'm not even halfway done with it. So a little does go a long way, but you definitely want to make sure that you're oiling or doing some kind of moisture, whether that's like a leave-in conditioner or some kind of, I normally will try to spray a leave-in conditioner and then go on top of that with oil to kind of like seal in that moisture. But you want to be putting something on your hair at least once a week to make sure that not only are you protecting, but you're also moisturizing. And I think some people are like, oh, this is a protective style. Well, it also needs to protect and moisturize, because if you're not moisturizing it, then when you take whatever weave or wig you have it out of your hair, you have dry scalp or dry, and your hair is just 1 second from being lit on fire. So protecting and moisturizing. I'll link the leave-in conditioner. I don't really have a favorite. I just have general spray, as long as it's a spray and I can get to my scalp. But the Melanin Hair Care I really love to use to moisturize or to lock in that moisture. Okay, this is pack 2 of the hair. I was able to finish the front and then get to about halfway through the back. So I think I'm only going to need 3 packs, to be honest with you. get my part. Depending on, I want to see what it looks like over here because I might add some more extra hair over here because you can tell that this side looks a lot more fuller than this side. So I'm going to finish it and then I might go in and add some extra hair up here. However, like I said, when I did this one, I got all the way to the crown. This one isn't even to my ear. So I think it's just because I didn't like finish the top all the way on this side. So I'm going to power on. Going back to the hair, I'm not going to get into it that much because I have 2 full videos on it. But people keep asking, do you wash your hair every time? Guys, every single crochet hair, every single wig, anytime that there's a piece of hair that's touching my scalp and it's not my hair, I have conditioned it. I'll link the 2 below. I have 2 different conditioning methods, whether this is whether it's a coarser texture or whether it's a looser texture. This one is kind of like a mix between the 2. So I actually just did dry shampoo for this hair, and I don't know about you, but my scalp isn't really sensitive, but I had a situation where I was like, ugh, I don't really feel like washing this wig. I really wanted to wear it out. And when I tell y'all that my scalp was like, ugh, like I couldn't even get through happy hour. I was like, y'all, I gotta go. Like my scalp is like on fire. And it's just, it's nothing against the hair, nothing against the company. It's just that this hair has to go from the processing to the warehouse to the shipping to the store and then sit in the store until you finally buy it. So clearly there has to be a clear film that they spray on it to keep it nice and shiny by the time it finally gets to you. And that can kind of affect or irritate your scalp, especially for me, since I've never had that on my scalp before. I immediately start to wash it or cleanse it or condition it. So that's basically what I do. It's just a nice, easy method. Some people do ACV, just whatever it is to take that clear film off that they spray on the hair to keep it nice and protected until it finally gets to you. So I'll put the 2 videos below that I've done before, and that should be able to answer any of the other conditioner questions that you guys have asked. All right, last but not least is how do I maintain my hair? So I'll just take this hair for example. So this hair, while I love it, most of the time, like every other day, it can get flat. And that's because I pineapple it at night. I haven't slept in a bonnet. I'm sorry. That's why I bought silk pillowcases, because I get very lazy when it comes time for bed. I've stayed up longer than I should. I'm struggling to take my makeup off. The last thing I want to do is come in here and find my silk bonnet before I go into our bedroom. So I've just invested in silk pillows and it's just worked wonders. So I put this in a pineapple and then I go to bed. Most of the time when I take it down, it's not this fluffy. It's not this like voluminous. So I have this comb. It's a Dyson comb, but it's just a wide pick comb. I think any like wide pick comb would work. And I just literally take it and I just comb it through to give me the volume that I'm looking for. When I separated it, as you guys can tell, I think I've shown the final results. It's already has volume on its own, but if I want a little bit more, I can just go in and kind of like, I wouldn't say tease it, but kind of like pick the curls to kind of give me the volume that I'm looking for. And so this is the only thing that I use. I haven't put anything on the hair, like as far as sprays or oils or dry shampoo. I haven't done anything, put anything on the actual hair because it's synthetic. So there's not really much that you can put on synthetic hair to kind of like bring it back to life. So like I said, I just used this. I haven't put anything else on the hair. What else? Working out, I put in a pineapple, put my headband around, and then fine, I've been able to work out, just no problem. I've been able to shower, no issue, get this nice and sweat. It's the middle, it's February by the time this comes out, right? No, it'll still be January. Yeah, so it's January, it's cold, no one's getting in the swimming pool. But even still then, like I said, I'm not exactly sure because I don't know how this works when it gets completely soaked and like completely wet. However, I have had this kind of free hair before, or like maybe like this style, and I've gotten it wet. I haven't gotten it soaked. So like I've been in a swimming pool and just have gotten like in fights and stuff with my nephew, so we're like splashing water, but I hadn't submerged myself, so I'm just not sure how the hair works out. Once again, it's synthetic, so don't think that it would be that big of an issue, but I probably would not maybe pineapple it. I probably would maybe like two-strand twist it, like do 2 twists on the side, and that way it's a little bit more protected than just having all the hair up in a ponytail getting wet. So I can't say anything about the getting soaking wet. But working out's fine, sleeping's fine, sweating's fine. What else? I think that's it. Like I said, I really try to use crochet hair that is, why am I still playing with this? Crochet hair that is kind of mimics my hair, or mimics what I could do to my hair, and then I just like free tress hair. So I hope that answers all of the questions. If I didn't answer a question, please feel free to leave it in the comment box, and I'll get to it whenever I do an update video. All right, so guys, we have reached the end of this video. If you have made it this far and you have not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. Also, click the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from me. Like I said before, I'll make sure that I'm going to link the hair, I'm going to link the oil, everything that I mentioned before in the video, and I said it's going to be in the description box. It's going to be in the description box. And then, like I said, I will make sure that I do an update video just to kind of let you guys know like how long this hair lasted, a whole spill. So probably a day or two before I'll take it down, I'll come on here to give you guys an update, and so you can kind of see how far the hair lasted and all that kind of stuff. So while you're here, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and do all the things that the other YouTubers tell you to do, and I'm gonna catch you guys next Sunday. Bye.